2013, Emmanuel and Benoit are students in the ICI&LA in Lyon. They take part in Ecotrophelia, the student eating innovation trophies. The idea is to create a food product based on a plant protein. With this aim in mind, and helped by some school years friend, they designed a made-in-France green lentil steak named ICI&LA. This experiment was the starting point of their wish to create their own company in order to market their innovation.
On se dit on veut entreprendre.
We have the will to take actions and to be entrepreneurs, but it's not easy to figure out the reality of it. There is some kind of naivety or unknown that does not necessarily frighten us because we have the feeling of being well helped. On the one hand by our school that provides us some facilities, and on the other hand by Ecotrophelia's network of contacts, which provides us support. So we do not really know where we are going, but at this precise moment, we have the determination and are not very worried.
Et pas trop d'inquiétude à ce moment-là.
They win the French contest, and a few months later, they also win Ecotrophelia Europe. These successes confirm that the lentil steak can seduce the customers. Then they enter ICI&LA's incubator. The two young engineers go into entrepreneurship with an immediate dive into reality.
Avant, on pensait produit, il faut penser entreprise.
We used to focus and think product, but the main point is company. Of course, the product is marketable, but what are the plans and the intentions of the company in charge? And what is the concept? So internally, there is a lot of research and development, but at the same time, you will have to keep in mind that you will have to produce these products. You have to find a source of funding, you most probably have to set up a production line, and above all, you have to find potential customers. So you have to carry out a market research. To raise funds, you have to show that it is viable.
Pour aller chercher de l'argent, il faut prouver que ça fonctionne.
They soon find out that even if their product prevails a large number of trophies, including the prestigious Golden Seal in 2016, the market reality is much more complex, with a fundamental aspect, the intellectual property. In other words, the difficulty to protect their innovation in such an ultra-competitive landscape.
La propriété intellectuelle,
Intellectual property is a complicated thing concerning the food processing industry, because, except methods and processes, it is difficult to patent recipes. There are some tricks to deal with it, but they are not always attractive on a strategical level. So, to be clear, we haven't overprotected our creations. Legally speaking, we have decided to keep our processes and our savoir-faire secret.
Notre savoir-faire.
So, from the beginning of the preparation to Ecotrophelia to the first sold product, 3 years have gone by. The ICI&LA team is positive. If FOODLAB had existed at the time, the process would have been definitely simplified. FOODLAB is a tool that helps you saving time.
Quand on entreprend,
Especially at the beginning. When you start being an entrepreneur, you kind of grope your way along, step by step. It's like 2 steps forward, 1 step backward. You don't really know where you're heading. You are hesitating, and you seize the different opportunities. But these opportunities are uncertain in the way they function. Today, there are very little guidelines concerning the method of starting something.
il y a peu de manuels là-dessus.
The FOODLAB e-learning platform is a European initiative dedicated to stimulate entrepreneurship and encourage entrepreneurial culture early in the education system. The FOODLAB consortium is to share knowledge covering all research, development and production activities towards the delivery of new courses. FOODLAB is time-saving and helps us understanding things at the right moment when the project emerges. FOODLAB may help to avoid making mistakes, especially thanks to this understanding. So today I advise FOODLAB for a student or anybody who is looking forward to create a food processing company, even if he has just started. Quite simply because that will give him the opportunity to realize all the work he will have to achieve and also the process and the path he'll have to follow.
De la démarche et du chemin à prendre. Et FOODLAB aujourd'hui...
And FOODLAB today allows or at least outlines something, the tools to see beyond. That is to say, Once we decided to become an entrepreneur, how do we do? What are the methods, both of creativity and implementation, once the concept is on its way? Who are the joining forces with? What organizations, business and startup incubators do we have to connect with in order to go forward? And of course, which takes into account all the specific features of the food processing industry, because they're numerous.
Du secteur de l'agroalimentaire, parce qu'il y en a beaucoup.
FOODLAB, a program in which Benoît Plisson is taking part.
Pour nous, s'investir dans FOODLAB, c'était...
For us, investing ourselves into FOODLAB was obvious. It was the logical consequence of Ecotrophelia, as it was a real starter as entrepreneurs. It really helped us to get a foot on the ladder and showed us the world of possible with what we had created.
Ecotrophelia, c'est la partie étudiante.
And it's true that Ecotrophelia is the student part, but when we want to take action as entrepreneurs, there is all the rest to do, and that part, that rest, is the unknown. I feel useful, and actually I'm really happy to do that. FOODLAB means transmitting from entrepreneurs to other entrepreneurs.
D'entrepreneurs à d'autres entrepreneurs.
ICI&LA, it changes its name to hari&co, a successful role model for future entrepreneurs. Today, this firm located in Lyon has 12 collaborators and just registered a 2.3 million euros fundraising to pursue its development and succeed its entrance in the large retailers sector.